Back on the air. I don't really know what happened, but for some reason. Okay, that was really weird. Let me know if you can hear me. Testing, testing. Hello? Peppa? Mm. I hate this. That sucks. Do do do. Okay, cool. I think I'm gonna finish out this quest and then go. Today has been interesting. So I think after this quest, I'm gonna end stream. Or any more uh fun incidents can happen. Alright. So if I do this, would be 7. This would be 9. How much is this? This is 10. Oh, but that's 8. No, that's 6. Okay, let's just see. That's not what I was trying to do. We are having a moment. Okay. There we go.
Blubber beasts or not, are we sure this stuff is edible?
Trust me, they'll love it.
Oh, good question. If we try to put them in the pool, we'll probably just scare them off again, and who knows how long they'll be gone.
Got a whole like serving thing here.
Yes, we can't afford to wait for them to double back. Oh, what was it that Modeste said again? Something about the food flowing away on the current.
We just put it there. Okay. Via the waterways. And even Blubber Beast.
It's
Oh.
really singing! It must taste better than Paimon
Maybe you should try it, Paimon. Oh, we gotta go make a new dish. Okay. Get a lot of fruit. Or a lot of
The trap
buns.
turned back again. Oh, so annoying.
Let's look at some of these just in case. Ah, that's easy. Yeah, let's rotate you.
Hey, it's open.
Oh, a chest? Heck yeah. I'll take any Pumas I can get. And go down. No. Where's the shot?
Hey, give me your water.
Here.
I said your water, the one you just drank out of?
Sure.
That's weird.
All those years slaving away under Escoffier, and then you. Today, it's finally paying off. Not only have I found the ruin that Savelli kept hidden, but I also get to boss you around like my little lapdog. Hey, go scout ahead for me. If we need to do any more blast tunneling, I want to know where to lay the explosives. Did you not hear me? Get going.
Why don't you do it yourself?
Damn.
Oh, when did you learn to fight back? You're always so compliant when I give you instructions by letter.
That's because you threatened to expose me for the Lumiline incident. I swear, if I'd known what you were planning, I'd never have.
Ha! Don't be so self-righteous. Admit it, you've always been jealous of Escoffier. That's why you lapped up everything I told you. You were terrified of her finding out about your part in the Lumiline incident, and you resented the way her reputation hung over you. So you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was the villain, that she deliberately hid her secret recipes from you just to hold you back. It was the only excuse you needed to justify getting back at her. First, idolization, then jealousy, suspicion, and self-deception. That's what this comes down to. It was the same story with Savelli and my ancestor. He offered Modeste his friendship only to murder him out of vanity. He promised to explore the world with him, only to later destroy all records of their adventures. It's a miracle I even found this place. You have no idea the countless hours I spent piecing it all together. So you see, you're no better than Savelli. If you can't beat him, betray him, right?
I am no Savelli.
No friendship you
Nor will
want to
I
fear.
ever be.
Oh, put a lid on it. You really think you can absolve yourself of your vindictive and jealous behavior now? Just because
Yeah.
you finally realize that Escoffier never kept any secrets from you? You didn't show any remorse when she left, or in the cooking contest. Why start now? You have no right to redemption.
You're right. I don't deserve her forgiveness. But I am done being bullied into submission by you!
Ooh, feisty. But you should watch your tone. Talking to me like that could get you in big trouble.
I somehow doubt that. Since I poisoned both our water bottles.
What?
Oh, that's
Ever
psychotic.
since I learned the truth, I've been biding my time, waiting for this moment. You've played me like a fiddle for so long, and now this is payback!
Oh, that's psychotic,
But you drink it
bestie.
too.
Oh, babes.
It's what we both deserve. This is the price we must pay for betraying Escoffier. You'll die here with me, Monica.
She
You.
can't.
You.
This is dark for Genshin. That's crazy. Oh my god.
What's so
Oh
funny?
god.
Oh, you're too much. I thought I'd play along for a bit just to amuse myself.
Oh no.
You gave a very rousing performance. I saw your dumb plan a mile off. There's no poison in these bottles, just clean, fresh water.
Oh.
No.
Revenge is a dish best served cold, you know? Did you really think your half-baked plot would fool me? You're a lousy chef, and you make a lousy villain, too. A complete
God
waste
damn.
of space.
You
No
really
wonder
pushed
you
this girl
never
too far.
amounted to anything.
Everything I ever did was a failure. And now, I failed again for the last time.
Hey, why don't you try your hand at being a comedian in your next life? You got a good laugh out of me. But now the show's over. You should have just done like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for me. But you had your chance, and now it's time to say goodbye.
Stop right there!
Let her go, Monica! We've got you surrounded!
Escoffier?
Ugh, looks like I'll have to keep you around for a little longer.
You can't!
Stay back if you want her alive! Escoffier and the Traveler. I can't take you both on in combat, but if you so much
She
as
is
flinch,
psychotic.
I can end
I love
Savannah's
her.
life in a heartbeat.
Playable Monica?
Monica, what are you hoping to
What-
achieve by this? You're about to commit
This is just
murder.
making me think
and
of
for what?
Doki Doki
A
Literature
recipe?
Club. I don't know why.
A recipe. You chefs are all blinded by your myopic focus on kitchen affairs. Well, some of us actually have bigger fish to fry. Modeste has a secret. The truth behind his so-called genius, the je ne sais quoi factor in his gâteau de bois, and it's right here in these ruins.
Are you serious? You're here because of a Gâteau de Bois obsession? You've gone completely mad.
I couldn't care less about the cake itself. No, the real treasure is the secret ingredient that Modeste sourced from these ruins. He and Savelli were fools. A priceless treasure of Remoria in the palms of their hands, and they thought, ooh, this would go great in our cake mix. We're talking about a powerful stimulant that also sharpens the senses. That's no cooking ingredient.
That's
It's a
drugs.
groundbreaking drug. That's right. I've done my research. It was a drug that Remoria developed for their war machine. I could make a killing by selling it to the treasure hoarders or the Fatui.
Girl, though,
Will you
not the
listen to
Fatui.
yourself? You're
That's
completely
crazy.
delusional.
My eyes are wide open. Just wait till I get my hands on this treasure. You'll see what a fool you've been.
What a fool you've been.
Wait, what's that sound?
The place crumbling.
Just when I thought she couldn't get any crazier. She's lucky the whole place didn't collapse.
Let's find another route and go after her.
Savannah's gone too!
We'll find
Monica
her.
must have taken her. Oh, what a coward. She's only taken...
That's true. Even if she finds the treasure, she'll need Savannah alive if she wants to get out of here in one piece.
Hostage situations, drugs.
Our paths are
5.6 is
blocked,
going
so
crazy.
let's look for another route.
What is going on, Genshin? Dowei, are you okay? Do you know Dowei? I'm so annoying. So this has been bothering me. There. I hate all these red bubbles.
A dash of frosting. Strike a pose. The water looks pretty deep here. Maybe it leads somewhere.
I suppose. Ooh. I love these squids. Or whatever they are. Octopus. Good. Je ne sais pas. Ooh, a chest. Up. Yeah. Oh, this is where the...
Golems! How are they still mobile?
They were probably awakened by the explosion just now. Alright, Wild One. Time
I
for
would
some rough
love to know
chopping.
if her voice actor is actually British or something. Or Australian. Kiara. Another one.
Another door? Guess we need to prepare another feast for our guests.
This quest has been way too long in my opinion. But it's actually quite interesting for a story quest. Okay.
Off to the freezer.
Double six? A 6 and a 5. Okay. Let's do math here. So this is 8 or 7, 10. Yeah. I can do math. Not very well, but I can do math. We gotta rotate you and get you over there. Right? Yeah. We gotta rotate you, and then we gotta rotate you. So much rotation. Little cutie.
It seems to really like the texture of Rome maritime flowers.
I love Blubberbees. I wish like one of the playable characters had like a Blubberbeast for a pet or something. That'd be a great part of a kit. Okay, there. Now we have the trail set. Ow. Yeah, of course. Okay, we'll do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're 3 away. So we just had 2. Go back 5. Maths. All right. But let me move you over here. Let me move you back over here. And then we can go send this. Boom. Oh, enemies.
Attack the frosting! Show no mercy!
Bow your head.
There we are.
I never knew you could process Lumitwol like that. Alright, I've got to jot this down.
That's a horrifying idea.
Lumitwols and maritime flowers. This could open the door to a whole new world.
Yep, that's literally
What in the
the
Little
plan.
Mermaid?
Wait, hold on. Which door are you talking about?
That's strange. These don't look Romorian to me. More like last century Fontaine.
Adventurers from last century Fontaine, huh? Oh, Modeste and Savelli, do you think they camped here?
Probably.
By the looks of it, this was a one-person camp. They adventured together, but maybe one of them came back alone at a late... You're...
Trust our adventurer's instincts. Okay, well, the Traveler has more adventuring experience overall, but Paimon's definitely a pro...
That's crazy.
To show off her
Huh, no kidding. Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling? I mean, I guess I take a lot of notes when I'm cooking as well, but I thought that was just me.
You gotta.
Anyway, let's find out who was here.
It's been years since I've last visited these ruins. It's exactly the way I remember it. This place probably hasn't changed in millennia. Sadly, up above, on dry land, everything has changed. The treasure of Remoria. That's what we used to call it. Modeste was right about its potential. It turned Gâteau de Bourg into a national sensation.
Drugs. Remember,
Our limited
kids,
stock of
only do
substance
drugs
meant
if you're a
that
chef.
Gâteau he was praised as a genius, while I, as the Modeste, tried his best to console me. But our conversations grew scarce, and we saw less and less of each other. I didn't fight it. He had new friends and a career of his own. Why invite further disdain by inserting myself? I told myself that maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of self-loathing, unfortunately,
So it was Savelli.
I always thought it was just a legend. But
In that case, what does that say about...
the taste of Gâteau being the perfectionist, but as he baked, it was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the bitterness. The treasure of Remoria stimulates the senses. Taste, in hindsight, over the course of the finest culinary talent of his generation, now faced a future in which
I
he would never
tried.
be
I
able
don't
to
know why you
taste
made this
anything,
story quest
because we had
so
become
long.
estranged. I cannot be there to stop, yet despite everything.
The treasure of Remoria? Guess Monica...
so, Modeste also, neither the Codex...
Modeste told me everything in it. Did he hope I would gain some? But if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, his fall from grace would be swift and merciless. What would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in comparison to the scorn shown to him by the history books. I cannot let that... I will do what I must to protect his name.
And they were roommates.
It will mean tampering with his note. It may lead his family to. I would rather the world believe a tale of genius and jealousy than see his reputation. The final loose end is the evidence here, at the bottom of the sea.
Huh? What's wrong? Didn't we say Savannah should be safe for now?
So we thought, but if Monica finds out what happened to the treasure, there's no telling what she might do.
Jeez, not this big on. Oh no.
The treasure of Remoria. I have found you at last. Savella, you tried your best to bury the truth, but you underestimated the children of Modeste. Some fragments of his diary escaped your clutches, and we have held on to them for generations. But I have to thank you too, Savannah. Without your help retrieving the codex, and with it the
I
last...
really
But
don't
now,
care.
Finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within...
Is she about to get
grasp.
beheaded?
The
That'd be
treasure
hilarious.
of Remoria is mine! Oh, it's empty?
Monica? Oh, we were seconds too late.
Escoffier? What's the deal with that jar?
Savelli's final act! He wanted to conceal the secret of the
No,
treasure
she's definitely
forevermore
Australian.
and make sure it would never harm anyone again. So he came here after his friend's death and destroyed every last shred that remained.
This can't be happening. All the years, all that, for an empty jar?
Monica,
Kill issue.
don't do anything stupid. This ruin is more dangerous than you realize.
Oh, shut your pie hole!
Ha.
To Lord Remus. You barbarian shall be...
I think we just leave her to her fate.
She's a nutcase, a liability to herself and everyone else.
God.
Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess she's made. Take these golems out.
Why is this place still shaking? Either enough chit chat. Let's get out of here.
Okay, I'm coming.
Is that a gun?
Oh, no, you don't. If I can't get what I want, neither will any of you. I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
Gordon Ramsay, get her at.
You're a psycho.
Oh. Thank God for Savannah.
Savannah? When did you...
I may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
Traveler?
Let's just leave her behind. Honestly, let her be crushed by the tides. No, don't go back. Okay, we're not. Awesome. Bye-bye, Monica. Good luck. See you in hell.
Escoffier! Savannah! Trevor!
Venejem!
What
What are you
are
doing here?
What did you expect us to do? Stay at the restaurant and sit on our merry derrieres? While the Traveler and Escoffier were out here risking their lives?
Kinda.
We had to do something. Even though that's...
I don't deserve any of you. It was my fault Escoffier had to leave. Then I couldn't live up to her. Come back, Escoffier. come and be our head chef again.
Oh,
Okay, so everything I said to you the day I left, it just went in one ear and out the other?
oh,
Huh?
she's about to
Sorry,
beat
I was
you.
kinda in my own head at the time. All I could think about was the Lumiline situation. What was it you said again?
Forget it. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I didn't leave this. If you were that bad, why would all your staff show up here for you?
Oh,
Escoffier's right. Sure, you nitpick our work and get us to do things over a lot, but when it comes down to it, you're the one who's always
Things were pretty rough after Escoffier left, and Savannah's the only reason we've been able to make it through.
Our customers know that Escoffier doesn't work for us anymore. But the fact is, they keep coming back. If that's not an endorsement of your work, I don't know what is. At the end of the day, we're all human, and we all...
No, I get what you're saying.
Well, about that, there's someone else.
It's been a while, Chef Savannah.
Firmal? I'm so sorry. I put far too much pressure on you. And the way I stubbornly refused to go and see you after you fell ill. There's no excuse. But I'm too late, aren't I? The damage is done. I heard that you can't even hold a kitchen knife anymore.
Actually, I think I'm going to be just fine.
Huh?
We thought Firmin's problem was purely psychological in nature. But after the threat letter came to light, it got Firmin thinking.
oh, she drugged him.
Then he remembered the tea that Monica used
I'm
to
not
give him
surprised.
every night.
She's
And as it turns out,
evil.
she was lacing it with Lumaline the whole time.
No way! Doesn't that cause nerve damage?
It can. High doses pose a risk of serious nervous and sensory complications. But if you calculate the dosage carefully, you can control the extent of its effects. A small dose might simply make a person more emotional, whether that mean more fragile or more hot-tempered.
No wonder it seemed like you'd lost your edge.
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking, the risks are pretty small. They also fixed me up with some meds and said I should recover in no time. Well, there's...
You mean...
Oh,
Let's not be too quick to blame everything on the Lumiline. That stuff can only amplify what's already there. So tasty food will seem like the most delicious thing in the world. So you better make sure you reflect.
I will. I'm sorry. Is it just...
It's because the heating element in your oven is broken, you silly goose.
You silly goose.
What?
That's all it was. All
I
this
felt
over a
like
broken
something
heating
was off
element.
during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking all the equipment, I noticed it right away. There was a half-degree discrepancy between the temperature. All the ovens in the whole kitchen had the same problem, which confused me at the time. I would have figured it out the day of the bake-off, since the issue affected both our teams. But of course, Monica sabotaged mine so that could never happen.
No. I spent so long trying to find out where I was going wrong, and then you pinpoint... It all comes back to one simple...
Oh, cut it out! Stop the woe is me act. Do you know how long I spent perfecting my gâteau de bois? 3 years! 3 whole years! I know this dish inside out, back to front and upside down. And you've been head chef now for what? 6 months? If that? A couple hundred failed attempts, and you're gonna throw in the kitchen towel and declare you'll never be successful because you're not a genius. You clearly have no idea how many kitchen failures I've had under my belt, or just how long it took me to finally get my recipe to a level I was satisfied with. Genius or not, everyone makes
Exactly.
mistakes.
I love
Modeste
Escoffier.
did, Savelli did, everyone does. You're only a lousy chef if you don't face up to your mistakes, learn from them, and then keep... Surely you haven't...
Ha-ha!
what up?
So you got your mojo back?
Yeah.
Aw, friends again. So nice to see them finally settle their
Good. So now that's out of the way.
Oh no.
It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a rematch right now.
But that was most
Right. And also, does it?
No excuse. So grab your spatula and get ready, because this rematch is...
Hey, so,
Really? Oh.
The second cooking contest commences now.
This time, no more games. No holding back.
Oh god. Crazy. Battle of the Wells. Oh. Too glowing, that's so pretty. Ghetto. What in the Food Wars?
I feel like I don't have the right to be here.
Hey, what are you so afraid of? You can't unbake it now. And if you don't serve it, then good or bad, you'll never find out how to improve. If you're too scared to fail, you'll never know what real success tastes like.
That's a good lesson.
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it. That's the way to success.
I don't know. Sounds like it's easier said than done.
I'll do it.
Ooh. He's so bad. That was a really cute ending.
the results are in.
Quite rightly, too.
Oh yeah, look at that. Savannah looks pretty chipper too, considering she lost.
Now, where were we? I thought Navia would have filled you in. And actually, I had two reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course, but the other was that the Hotel de Boer had reached a point where it didn't need me anymore. So I decided to step
Oh.
down and look for new opportunities to improve myself.
Improve how?
Well, a while back, I got to know a fellow chef from Liyue, and in her,
No.
I saw so many new
Suddenly.
possibilities. She has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth. Slime mucus,
No.
lizard tails. With her, nothing's off the table.
Sometimes it should be.
There's a whole world
It
of
really
new
should
flavors
be.
out there waiting to be explored, hiding away in ingredients we
No.
overlook.
Not another shining. No. I refuse.
Case in point, remember those Romaritime flowers down in the ruins? I use them in the cook.
What?
Half of the art of cooking is dissecting the recipes of previous chefs and figuring out, and the other half, it lies in freeing yourself from the confines of the kitchen.
Uh-oh. Paimon's suddenly nudged.
Don't worry, it's not going to be a free. In the meantime, take this.
All right.
Oh, of course. I've already promised Vanishem that I'll come back every once in a while to make sure the quality of.
You know, Paimon's still a little disappointed that we. Surely Monica wouldn't have gotten drawn in so deeply if it. She practically dedicated her life to finding the lost piece.
Since you mentioned the treasure, between Modest's writings and the so-called treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remorians extracted from Lumitwald.
Huh? So then.
Don't forget, it was a very different era. We could barely even refine sugar back then. So desserts were very much in their infancy. In a world of bland food, it's no wonder. And as for the Lumiline, it may well have been somewhat valuable in ancient times. But these days, it's just another drug from the Fontaine Research Institute. Even if Savelli
Typical.
hadn't destroyed it all, I doubt it would be worth that much.
So after all that, there was nothing. Feels strange to say it, but Paimon almost feels sorry for Monica. She sacrificed it all only to get.
Hey!
Don't tell me she's alive.
Huh? You just got back from that underwater ruin, right? Did you see anything like this down there? Freshly unearthed from the... Experts say it has immense artistic...
Wait! Isn't that the jar they...
If only it was still in one piece. Some but...
The finger, of course. He's out there alive. But more important. We don't have what we need. Oh. Let's get her to 80. And then call it night. Honestly, pretty good stats. I only had one more of these. I'm gonna get this one to 8. That one looks more valuable. And then we'll get this one to 7. Next week we'll get it to 8, I think. Three times 5, 15. If I get 1 4, I can do that tomorrow. I'm curious. What con does that put him at? E5. Boom. I'm just gonna go ahead and just ascend him.
Hey.
Might as well. Get those wishes. See if we can get anything.
Huh?
Probably won't. Oh. No, just a blue. That light got me hopeful. Well. Can't addiction. If we really want to get that HP sword. No, that's okay. Well, that's all, folks. Have a good night. And see you next time. Hope y'all enjoyed. Good night.